Hello, welcome to Political Science 131. My name is Eric Rader, and I'm the instructor for this class. This is an online version of political science, which means that you'll be completing all of the assignments for the class via the Moodle system. Moodle is the online course management system that we use at Henry Ford. Most likely you already know how to use it since you access this video, but if you have any questions about anything that comes up as you're using Moodle this semester, don't hesitate to contact me. All of my contact information is in the syllabus, and I'm more than glad to answer any questions you have. But in this short video, I just want to tell you a little bit about the class and some of the expectations. First of all, an online class does require a lot of self-directed work on your part because we will not be meeting in person, and the assignments are set up so that you complete them on your own time. So make sure you set aside enough time each week that you can complete each of the assignments because there is a lot of work each week. There's at least one written assignment each week, and sometimes there could be more than that. In addition to that, you also will be taking some exams, and there is a syllabus quiz that you'll be taking early in the semester. So you want to make sure that you don't fall behind on your work. As soon as the week opens, please make sure you look at the folder online to see what the assignments are for that week. Complete the written assignments on time, and make sure you do the reading and any other materials that I include in the weekly folder. I will try to include at least one video each week that you can view on that topic. There will always be a PowerPoint presentation associated with each topic, and then there may be other materials that I'll include as I think you would benefit from them. But it is important that you do access the course on a regular basis. Please make sure you look in the syllabus to see information about when the packets will open each week and also when the written assignments are due. I should note there are two types of written assignments that you'll be doing this semester. One will be discussion board assignments, which you'll do most of the weeks of the semester. In the discussion board, what you'll be doing is first answering a question that I've posted on the discussion board, and your response should be an appropriate length as discussed in the syllabus. And then after you've posted your response, there will be a slight delay before you can view other students' posts. But after about 5 minutes, you should be able to view the posts of your classmates. And at some point before the deadline, you'd also want to respond to at least one of your classmates. So for each discussion board assignment, you actually will be responding twice, once to me and then once to one of your classmates. But again, keep in mind that the Moodle system delays your ability to see other students' posts until you've posted your own response, and usually there's a delay of 5 to 10 minutes. So if you post and try to respond to the other students right away, you won't be able to do so because you won't be able to see their posts. So that's the system is set up that way. So that is one assignment, and there will be one of those most of the weeks of the semester, although there are some weeks when you will not be doing a discussion board. But again, make sure you look at the syllabus to see when those assignments are due. And you can only get full credit if you respond to both me and to a fellow student. And I should also note that there is an early submission deadline for your first response, and again, that's in the syllabus. If you don't submit your first response by that deadline, which is earlier than the overall deadline for the assignment, you will lose 3 points on the assignment. So you want to make sure that you do post your original response before the early deadline. I will still give you credit if you post it before the overall assignment deadline, but you will lose 3 points if it's after the early deadline. So again, make sure you look at that in the syllabus. The other written assignment that you will be doing a few times this semester is a critical thinking essay. In that assignment, I will ask you a question with several parts to it, and you'll respond directly to me with a written essay on that topic or that question. And there will be several of those assignments through the semester, and make sure that you pay attention to the word length. With the assignment, I list a minimum number of words that you need to include in your essay, and also information about how to use sources. So again, please make sure you look at the dates for that and the instructions. those are the two sets of written assignments that you'll be doing through the semester. There is at least one written assignment due each week, so make sure you don't fall behind on that. If you don't get the assignments in by the due time, you will not get credit. If something comes up in a given week and you're not able to get your assignments in on time, something has come up that's prevented you from doing the assignment, please email me and I'll consider your situation as to whether to give you an extension. I will give an extension if you have a legitimate reason for why you weren't able to do the assignment. In addition to the written assignments, you also will be taking periodic exams in the class, so pay attention to the due dates for those. There will be a limited amount of time the exams will be open. Typically they'll open in the morning on one day, and they'll be due 3 days later around 5 p.m. But make sure you look at the instructions to see the exact dates that the exam is open. The exam is made up of a random group of questions. Typically they're all multiple choice. There is a time limit for each exam, and that's because as with any class, you need to have some parameter in terms of the exam. For example, in a face-to-face class, you would not have unlimited time. You would have the limit of whatever the instructor set for the class. And so I set a time limit for these exams as well. And I try to make it a reasonable limit, keeping in mind that there are no short answer or essay questions, that all of the questions are some form of either multiple choice or possibly true and false as well. But in any event, the time limit, I do set at a reasonable amount. They are not necessarily designed to be open book, open note, although certainly I recognize that in this situation you may be looking at your book, but there is a time limit, so just keep that in mind, that you really should try to study and review the material before you log in so that you're ready to take the exam. There are further instructions on logging in and how that process goes in terms of the exams and what happens if you don't, if you log out during the exam. Otherwise, if you have any questions, please contact me. My contact information is in the syllabus. My office is located in the campus safety building on campus, which is building N. It is near the Student Center, if you know the main campus, and I'd be glad to meet with you in my office, room 206. My telephone number is 313-845-9709. My email address is ewrader@hfcc.edu, ewrader@hfcc.edu. But that information is all in the syllabus, so you can look that up. I just wanted to give it to you in this video as well. So again, I'm looking forward to a great semester. Certainly if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please ask, but please don't fall behind. And also make sure you get the textbook. The textbook is required, and in particular you need it for the exams. But certainly the questions, both the discussion board and the critical thinking questions, are based on the material in the textbook. So you want to make sure you get a copy of that. We do keep a copy of it on reserve in the Eshelman Library on campus, and you can certainly rent a copy online or get an electronic version of it if that's cheaper for you. But it is important that you get a copy. And if you can't get one in the first week or two of the semester, please let me know via email. All right. Again, looking forward to having a great semester, and I will see you online. All right, take care.